What's going on, everybody? My name's Lexi, and you are watching The Nerds Table. Cue the intro. Okay, everybody, what's going on? So today we're gonna be doing a reaction video. It seems like you guys like those a lot. So we'll be doing like 10 shocking WWE secrets that were recently exposed. I can't wait to see these. I want to know what y'all hiding back there. What y'all hide? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share, please. Share it, share it, share it, share it. Share it.
What?
I ain't gonna waste y'all too much of y'all time. We're gonna get this going. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I always appreciate it. I will always appreciate it. Don't think it goes unnoticed. When this channel gets up a little bit more, I'm gonna show it a lot more. So, that being said, let's start this. Oh, the original video will be in the description below. It's a WrestleMania video.
Try to keep those secrets under wraps. More often than not, they are sometimes
Look at Vince McMahon.
unintentionally revealed. But which ones are they? Well, join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 WWE secrets that were recently exposed. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Number 10, Bray Wyatt and The Fiend switch in the ring. Bray Wyatt's The Fiend character was one of the most interesting characters that WWE have ever had on their television screens in recent memory.
I always want to know how did he switch that
One character
up?
was the host of the Firefly Funhouse, and this was a charismatic yet chilling character. The other was The Fiend, a demonic entity that managed to win the Universal title on 2 occasions. The December 7th, 2020 edition of Raw featured Firefly Funhouse Bray going one-on-one with his arch-rival Orton in the main event. During the closing moments of the match, acute an RKO on Bray when suddenly The Fiend had swapped places with normal Bray.
How?
This led to fans questioning how did they do this during a live broadcast on Raw. Well, it turned out that portion of the segment involving The Fiend was simply taped before Raw went live on the air. This was possible thanks to the WWE being in the Thunderdome and having no actual fans in attendance. Number 9, WWE superstars can now communicate directly with the ringside doctor. It's tradition in WWE that if a superstar is injured, they will communicate with the referee to update them on their injury and condition. However, it appears to be a recent trend in WWE that's medical assistance. This was discovered during the Humberto Carrillo vs. Sheamus match on the May 10th, 2021 edition of
what
Raw.
happened to him?
The match featured Humberto performing a sunset flip powerbomb on Sheamus to the outside of the ring. The issue was that Sheamus came crashing down on Humberto's knee. Humberto then signaled to the ringside doctor that he was injured and the match needed to be called off. The referee eventually got involved and the match was called off with immediate effect. Number 8, Hell in a Cell now includes crash pads? When the Hell in a Cell debuted in 1997, the match was designed to be the most brutal match in WWE history. However, as the concept went into the PG era, the match slowly became less and less brutal. Take, for instance, the match between Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre.
Did you
which
guys
took
watch
place in
NXT?
2021's Hell in a
Wesley
Cell
versus
pay-per-view.
Dijak. Did you see
The most
Dijak's
notable
finger?
spot in the match involved McIntyre being chokeslammed to the outside of the ring, with Drew landing on a crash pad, and this received criticism from fans who believed that the crash pad had no business in a Hell in a Cell matchup. Now, there are some fans who appreciated the WWE trying to keep their talent safe, but a crash pad being used in a Hell in a Cell match is an interesting safety precaution to say the very least. Number 7, the crew member under the ring. Speaking
There's
of the
a
Hell in
crew
Cell
member
match
under
between
the
Lashley and
ring?
Drew McIntyre,
What?
Following the spot involving a crash pad, a mysterious hand emerged from under the ring. This hand was trying to dispose of the evidence of the crash pad, but the individual failed miserably. Clearly, not a lot of thought went into how the WWE
And
was
how
gonna present
you
the
just
bump
see
that
his
McIntyre
hand,
was
just
gonna
like
take.
I'm just
Both
gonna
the
grab
crash
that.
pad and the
Thank
crew
you.
member were visible in shots. Number 6, Bray Wyatt's back catches on fire.
I'm sorry,
At the beginning of the
what?
video,
Bray
we
Wyatt's
mentioned how
back
one of
caught
the
fire.
arch-rivals for The Fiend was Randy Orton. Their most infamous match took place at the 2020 TLC pay-per-view in the first ever Firefly Inferno match. In the match, Orton would successfully be victorious after The Fiend was engulfed in flames. Amazingly, this was actually Bray who performed the spot. Bray was protected thanks to several layers of clothing, ensuring that none of his skin was
What if
burnt.
his hair would have
The former
caught fire,
WWE champion
though?
was also protected thanks to fireproof gel, which covered his hair and other
Oh,
vulnerable parts.
okay.
Number 5, The Fiend gets doused in gasoline and then seemingly burnt to death. Following Bray catching fire during his match with Orton, he would then run into the ring and he would receive a devastating RKO. It was then that Orton poured gasoline all over Bray and set him alight. TLC 2020 seemingly went off the air with one of WWE's top superstars being burnt. The version of Bray that Orton set on fire was simply a dummy version of Bray.
Okay, alright. Because I was about to say, I know he ain't agreed to that.
They could do multiple takes to make sure it looked as legitimate as possible. Number 4, Vince McMahon's direct memos. A Talking Smack is a show where character development is key.
I remember Talking Smack. Do you guys remember when The Miz went off on Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack?
The popular show has received widespread praise for being more lenient in relation to allowing talent to be a little more unscripted. However, it appears as if Vince McMahon is still in direct control of what talent say, and we know this thanks to Paul Heyman. In 2020, Heyman appeared on Talking Smack and he accidentally revealed a memo from Vince on camera which stated, "Identify all consequences if Roman loses," per Vince.
Why did he lift that up?
Speaking of promo material, thanks to a rather comedic blunder by former WWE superstar Tucker, fans learned that the talent still try to memorize their promo right up until their particular segment goes live on air. Tucker was involved in a backstage segment at the 2020 Hell in a Cell pay-per-view where he accidentally walked into the segment with his promo still in his hand. Tucker quickly realized what he had done and he hilariously threw the piece of paper containing the promo to the side. Number 3, WWE
He'd have been better off like acting like you know, like what is it called, improvising like that was something that was given to him beforehand, like,
however, during the pandemic,
and I got this and this person, you know.
Performance Center, WWE allowed their talent to stop wrestling altogether during commercial breaks. Since there was no fans in attendance, it made little sense for talent to be wrestling. Leaked footage surfaced in 2020 of Sasha Banks, Bayley, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross taking a break during a tag match. Fans could actually hear the 4 women talking about the match, and they were casually catching a breather whilst WWE went to a commercial.
Look at this! Look at this!
Fireball. One of the most memorable moments of Alexa Bliss's career was the time she threw a fireball in the face of Randy Orton. This segment was one of the most non-PG moments to take place in the modern-day edition of Raw, and it received praise for pushing the envelope in relation to how far WWE could push their content. Fans questioned how the WWE performed this segment safely, and some fans questioned if the fireball was a computer-generated image. No, this wasn't the case, as WWE would use a traditional flash paper method to execute the stunt. Due to the nature and danger of the fireball itself, they also pre-taped the segment. And number 1, the rope breaks during Finn Balor's coup de grace. Finn Balor's Demon persona was handed his first loss on the WWE main roster at the 2021 Extreme Rules pay-per-view. The Demon would be defeated by Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
What happened?
Why broke during the coup de grace attempt.
What happened?
Reigns was then able to capitalize and execute a spear for the victory. Since the pay-per-view took place in front of fans, they wondered how WWE managed to break the rope safely. Well, it turns out a crew member who was located at ringside simply cut the rope. Thanks to the WWE utilizing red light during the matches, this crew member was barely seen. Nevertheless, fans in attendance managed to see the trick performed firsthand. But there you have it, folks. 10 WWE...
What? Man, what? I want to know how WWE got away with getting the guy in there and nobody seeing him. Because I feel like... Anyways, did you guys see NXT Vengeance Day, I believe is what it's called? I have a lot of thoughts about that. One being, I kind of wanted Waller to win. I didn't want Braun Breaker. I don't know. That's just how I feel, and I kind of wanted JC to win. I'm a huge Roxanne Perez fan, huge. But I feel like it's time for JC and Gigi to go at it. You know, whatever though. Who am I? I'm just getting back into wrestling. And in a minute, I'm not gonna be able to use that as an excuse. Anyways, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, please. Make sure you guys are sharing it too. We on a roll to monetization, let's be honest. And we trying to get there, we gotta get there. We're gonna get there together. There's so many things I wanna do with you guys, so many things I wanna do with wrestlers, not even just from WWE, from all over. And I need you guys' help for me to get there. So, let's get there together. Let's do this. This is our table, this is the Nerds Table. We gotta show how cool we are to people. Okay, that being said, I'm Lexi, and you've just watched the Nerds Table. Peace.